Okay, so we're going to do a reaction to Amelia videos, and if you're one of the very few people that saw this one pop up before, this compilation of 4 reacts to 4 different Amelia videos, and then it disappeared, I'll explain why at the end of the video, so you can, or probably also in the description, so you can look either of those places to see the explanation for why I redid this from something I had not pre-watched to refilming it as something I have pre-watched now. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at is Curl Curl, Amelia Scenes from Pathways UK Extremism Game. So these are some clips from the original game involving Amelia, the very viral meme character, and Charlie, the main character of the game. Okay, so let's go and look at some of these clips from the original game.
And waits to get their grade. To their disappointment, Charlie doesn't do as well as they expect. They got 60 out of 100 for their work, but they wanted at least 75 out of 100. To make matters worse, somebody else got 80 out of 100, and the teacher said that this person has received a job offer. Charlie has applied to dozens of jobs, but hasn't had any luck yet. Somebody else in the class tells Charlie that this is proof that immigrants are coming to the UK and taking our jobs. Charlie approached the classmate angrily. He agreed with the ideas and began shouting about them in class. Amelia, Charlie's close friend.
Yeah, a lot of people, so a lot of these scenes from the original game have appeared in many clip compilations before, and I've seen a bunch of them. Yeah, a lot of people have pointed out that maybe shouting in class is a bad thing to do. But most of the other things that Charlie does that are instigated by Amelia are extremely understandable. So let's keep going.
Has made a video encouraging young people in Bridlington to join a political group that seeks to defend English rights. Amelia encourages Charlie to join a secret group on an app Charlie hasn't heard of before. Charlie isn't sure whether to join, explore further, or ignore. Charlie thought the video the friend posted was so funny. They couldn't believe how many likes Amelia's memes were getting. It was inspiring.
Yeah, look at this. So Amelia is a meme hero even in the original video game. She's a meme hero. Yeah, I just find that so amusing. Okay, let's keep going.
Charlie was seeing their dad at the weekend. He lives in Hull, so their weekends look very different to their weekdays in East Riding. Charlie's friend Amelia immediately looked interested and told them about a protest she wished she could go to herself, but was not allowed. Amelia spoke of a gathering that had been organised by a small political group. They would come together and protest the changes that Britain has been through in the last few years and the erosion of British values. Amelia talked about the banners and the pickets that her friends had made for the events and expressed a real regret that she could not go, begging Charlie to go in her place. Charlie has nothing to do this weekend, and a protest sounded like an interesting thing to take part in. Charlie decided this would be a good use of their time. Considering all the things they had seen and heard over the last few weeks, it would be good to express their feelings about it with like-minded individuals. Amelia, Charlie's close friend, has made...
Yep, so anyways, we've watched about half of this, and you kind of get the idea. So the whole point of this propaganda game by the British government is that Charlie should not think. Charlie should not be thinking about things or complaining about things. And of course, even if the things he is thinking about and complaining about are not the correct conclusions, he should still be allowed to think about them and complain about them. So the very premise of this propaganda game is really anti-free speech and anti-democracy. So, so that's one of the reasons why just about everyone embraced Amelia as a hero and made her into a giant meme. So anyways, I already watched this video, I already gave it a like. It's just clips from the game, but Kuro put together this particular clip compilation. Don't want to watch the entire thing because I want to encourage you to go there. And of course, my habit of pointing a camera at the screen is also something that encourages you guys to go and watch the originals. But I'm going to address that a little bit more at the end of this video when I explain some stuff. Okay, so next thing we're going to go is to Pathways Evil Ending by Dr. Foxotic. And this one, when I originally saw it, I thought that it was maybe actually from the game, but as I kept watching it, I realized that it was actually really hilarious, and I hadn't seen anything like this in other clip compilations of stuff from the game, and I was like, this is too hilarious to actually be from the original game, even though it's in the style of it and looks like it. I was like, yeah, this is an edited version, and of scenes from the original game, and probably some created outright as well. So yeah, this is cool. Only a minute and a half, and let's watch the whole thing.
The government's attempts at controlling Charlie, he kept using his human right to free speech and stood up for what he believed in. This was illegal. Although the police successfully arrested many natives for sharing memes on Twitter, there wasn't enough persecution, and so Charlie and his friend Amelia were able to speak. This was a major attack on democracy, which unfortunately led to the election of leaders who wanted to protect the indigenous and their culture. As a result of Charlie's actions, all the immigrants went home, and because of this, there was much less demand for housing, which naturally caused house prices to plummet. This unfortunately meant Charlie could afford to buy a house for himself, a house that could have gone to 10 Somali men. Not only that, but with the huge amounts of migrants going home, there was much less competition in the jobs market, meaning Charlie and all his friends found jobs that could have gone to migrants. Eventually Charlie went on to marry Amelia. They had 4 children, all of which had white skin. This was clearly racist. Despite all this, Charlie was somehow happy. But at what cost? Millions of foreigners who came to the UK for free housing and social welfare now had to return home and work for a living. Crime rates mysteriously plummeted, which meant the prisons were virtually empty. This saved hundreds of millions of pounds, money that could have gone to providing migrant grooming gangs with food and shelter during their stay in prison. And it was all thanks to this right bunch of Charlies, or should I say far-right bunch of Charlies.
Okay, so that was the thing, and you didn't hear me laughing out loud because I had pre-watched it, because, you know, I did that actual video without the pre-watching, and then I refilmed it. But I did actually laugh a bunch when I reacted to the original. Okay, so let's go. We'll look at this one. So this one is MP Amelia versus PM Duel of Politics by Amelia Pathway, and this one is AI animation. It's all original. It's not an imitation of the game, and it's really funny. So let's go in there and watch the whole thing. Okay.
We recognize the Honourable Member, Miss Amelia.
Mr. Speaker, the government has cancelled numerous local elections that they looked likely to lose. This threatens the concept of our democracy itself. In order to resolve this, I ask to settle this via the ancient ritual of combat.
What did you say? It's about time we had a proper duel in this place. Approved! Start!
Okay, so this guy is Keir Starmer. They nickname him Two-Tier Keir, and he's very unpopular. He's the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom right now. And I find this let's do the ancient tradition of settling it by duel extremely hilarious. Let's go.
Proceed!
Yeah, the way they dive into these tunnels. And then her piece of paper turns into a lightsaber.
This will do.
And of course, she's got the blue one, and he's got the red one. And when we pause it, we can see some AI weirdness, like with her hand here. But as long as you don't pause it, the AI here looks almost perfect. So I really like it.
Bravo. Nicely done for a little girl. This is futile, Amelia. Stand down.
Time is over, Starmer! I will defeat...
Such youthful arrogance. Pathetic. Arrogant child!
Justice prevail!
This is pointless, Amelia! You're outmatched!
We'll see!
You cannot win, Amelia.
This ends now, Starmer!
You lack experience, Amelia.
Youth will triumph! Your tyranny ends here, Starmer!
You're out of your depth, girl.
I love the backgrounds here. Look at that wonderful background.
You think power excuses betrayal?
Idealism without pragmatism is suicide.
Your time is up, Starmer!
We'll see about that.
Not today! You are just afraid you'll lose. I dare you to allow the elections.
And then lightning is in the
I will
background.
crush you!
You can't win. Our polls are higher.
You underestimate my popularity!
Yeah, this is so cool. It's so
You were
cool.
chosen by the people. You promised to reduce our energy bills, not increase them. You were supposed to smash the gangs, not allow even more boats to arrive.
We lost the council elections to reform. There is now a 50% chance of a vote of no...
Yeah, so anyways, this is Keir Starmer's head on a Dalek from the Doctor Who series, which of course is very iconic and famous British series. I think this guy is supposed to be the Samuel Jackson Jedi character from the prequel Star Wars movies, but maybe he's some British politician dressed as him. I'm not sure. Okay, let's keep going.
confidence. No! Exterminate! Exterminate, Miss...
Okay, and exterminate is what the Daleks say in Doctor Who.
Amelia!
Oh yeah, and there's the TARDIS. Yeah, and you probably have seen the Daleks with Keir Starmer's head in other Amelia memes, like the Skybrows video that just dropped. Okay, super cool. Super cool. Okay, so that was one of them that I really liked, and of course I've already given it a thumbs up and subscribed to Amelia Pathway because I did pre-watch it. And okay, so we're going into this one. Let's go. This is a lot of fun.
But don't forget to subscribe to JI. Can you read me a book, Pop?
Okay. So this is kind of a framing device where everything that we're about to see is like supposedly a book read by this father to his son, and there will be a little surprise at the end as well. So let's go.
Sure, how about being Amelia?
That one's my favourite.
Mine too.
I still can't believe this happened in real life.
You and me both, kid. More propaganda from the home office clowns. Public preachers don't.
Okay, so there's Charlie, main character of the original game, and there is Amelia. Okay, here we go.
Think just bow down. Charlie's focused on school, unaware of the fight. Then Amelia rolls up, purple hair got fit, she's tight. Choker pink dress, I symbolic to this. Ranting about borders, protests, old school blast, gang screams danger. She's the far right trap, but the lads online fit as fuck, sunny up tap. Found out floating neck, she's the lady of the lake. Handing out swords, telling Charlie awake. Wojciech simping edits everywhere you scroll. Hot racist, goth girlfriend trending, taking control. They try to make her the villain, now she's queen. Prevent referral, no, yes.
Oh yeah, and then this is about the Queen Amelia memes, which are another type of Amelia meme that have become extremely common.
Ignore the regime. Amelia's place. Loves a starting country roar. Lilac and rebel breaking every law. Charlie picks the red pill, tells us sense of piss off. No snitching, no folding, standing tall and scoff. Pathways fucked it, knees into the ground. Got girl uprising, hear the freedom sound. No more silence, the lies falling from the sky. Amelia and Charlie holding England high. Holding England high.
Oh yeah, and then of course that's a reference to Narnia. She's riding the lion. Okay, let's keep going.
Could've played say comply with the diversity spiel, but Amelia's whispering, mate, this ain't ideal. Protest the boats, defend what's left of ours. Bobby, show up, you're on the watch list now. Charlie says, fuck that, joins the march instead. Against the gag orders that the police dread. She's not bombing buses, just waves the Union Jack proud. But to the Karens upstairs, say that's too loud. YouTube parodies, Charlie to the gulag clips, TikToks, dancing her lines, government in bits. Know your main pages, Reddit threads on fire. Whole council sweating, pulled the plug in higher. They yanked it offline, but the damage is done. Amelia's legends only.
Yeah, so these scenes with Amelia fighting alongside the red-haired girl, I've been trying to figure out who she is. Maybe she is Boudica, who's kind of like a British Joan of Arc. Boudica is supposed to have red hair. From about 1,000 years ago, she was a warrior queen. Okay, let's go.
It's just begun. Amelia's place. Loves a starting country roar. Lilac and rebel breaking every law. Charlie picks the red pill, tells us senseless piss off. No snitching, no folding, standing tall and scoff. Pathways fucked it, leaned into the ground. Goth girl uprising, hear the freedom sound. No more silence, the lies falling from the sky. Amelia and Charlie holding England high. Holding.
Okay, so this is Hassan Piker, and he's a very popular leftist streamer. This is his dog Kaya, even though it looks more like a golden retriever and not like his actual dog breed, which is, oh, I forget what it is. And, oh yeah, and it has the background, it actually says who he is back here. But yeah, he has been in scandal after scandal, is very controversial, and says a lot of bad things. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, and then he's in the Shock the Dog scandal, most famously lately.
Shout out UK, what a shower of shite. Try to scare the kids, but lit the dynamite. They try to breed compliance, we got a rifle instead. Now the base Scots living rent-free in every head. Amelia, Charlie, fuck the prevent scheme. Memes forever, living the dream. Based on British, no surrender, no plea.
Okay, so let's look at that. That's Asmongold. Let's pause. Okay, so yeah, he's got Asmongold's computer. It has a cockroach on it. He's got a cockroach on his wall with a crown on it. Cockroach King is one of his nicknames, and then clean tomorrow, sticky note, clean tomorrow, sticky note. And so that is Asmongold. Yep, and there he is. That's his room. So animated versions of Asmongold are becoming very common. But he's not a VTuber. He's, at least not yet. Maybe he will be someday. Oh yeah, and then it has this funny section at the end of the outtakes where there were AI errors like too extreme to include them in the main one.
Amelia!
Oh yeah, that got me. Oh, look
Coming
at
to
this.
bed soon, love.
We were just reading our favourite book.
I miss the good old days.
Oh, yep. Do you get it yet? Do you get it? Okay, let's see.
I miss the choker.
Yeah. So these guys are Charlie and Amelia in their older forms. And then he's reading a book about Amelia's accomplishments to Charlie.
Book.
Yay.
I miss the good old days.
I miss the choker.
I hope you didn't forget to subscribe to JI.
Now this guy, I think is JI, the actual, and this is the icon for the channel. So I think this guy is JI, the channel guy. Kind of looks like Charlie Kirkinator, which I've seen in other videos, so might be modeled after that character. But does appear to be the channel owner as Charlie Kirkinator, if that's the case. And then in his Cybertruck, yep. And that's probably a reference to the way that Elon Musk has been drawing attention to the grooming gang scandal and to Tommy Robinson, a very brave journalist, and how he's been mistreated and jailed, repeatedly mistreated and arrested, and how bad that is, and how it's just journalism being persecuted. Okay, so anyways, I said I would explain at the end why basically an earlier version of this video where I had not pre-watched this stuff popped up very briefly, and only a few people probably saw it, and then it disappeared, and then I filmed it again from scratch, which of course went to pre-watching. So why did I do that? Well, yesterday I was running out of time before work, and I was like, I think I can do some Amelia reactions. I had a huge backlog of Amelia clips that I wanted to react to, and I was like, I think I can do them. So I did these four real fast, and I was like, I can get it up before work. And so then I looked through it. I just did the spot checking, looked through it here and there. It looked basically okay, got it up there, and as soon as it was up, decided to do a proper watch. And then I was like, oh no, this is too low quality. I mean, I do this camera pointing at the screen thing. That's one of the things I do. And there's a bunch of reasons why I do it. Yeah, here's my hand, camera pointing at the screen. And there's a bunch of reasons why I did it. I started out doing it for some reasons, and then I continued doing it for other reasons, including that I believe that when I do react videos with cameras pointing at the screen, it helps drive people to the original video, which, you know, when I'm such a tiny channel right now, it's probably doesn't really matter one way or the other. But if I become bigger, I want to believe that I'm not stealing views from the original people. I want to believe that I'm driving more viewers to the original video. And if I point a camera at the screen and the viewers realize that they can see a higher quality version by looking at the original video, that's one really good reason for them to go there. And so that's one of the reasons why I've been continuing with this camera pointing at the screen stuff. However, when I did that video yesterday, the Amelia compilation part 5, and uploaded it, and then saw how it was too rushed. I was really rushed before going to work. There was too much my cats jumping on me and me scolding them, camera accidentally pointing at the screen, at the ceiling, stuff like that. And it was just, and the commentary was kind of rushed. I mean, even though my reactions, maybe people would have liked them better in there than in this pre-watched video, because they were completely fresh reactions there. I was not paying as much attention as I wanted to pay. I was just thinking about, you know, I gotta get this out fast so I can get ready and go to work. And it didn't feel like it was the kind of quality that I wanted to put out. And I wanted to say that I know that there are a bunch of channels that one of the reasons why people watch them is because they have mistakes and flubs and awkwardness and stuff like that. And you know, and sometimes they have weird mistakes that vastly increase their popularity. Like I know Report of the Week not too long ago had the incident where he accidentally had that pie upside down and didn't realize he'd done it. And then when he opened up the pie, he was like, oh no, look at this pie. And that really increased his popularity and became like a viral clip that everyone was showing, that he'd turned the pie upside down without realizing it. And so I know that stuff like that, whether it's done on accident or whether it's done on purpose or whether it's done like, you know, like maybe I could have stopped this, but, you know, I just didn't try hard enough to stop this. I know that that stuff can increase the popularity of a channel. But I don't want to increase my popularity that way. I don't want to, you know, upload a video where I'm scolding my cats and I'm not paying attention to the videos I'm reacting to as well as I should be, and I'm accidentally getting the ceiling in the shot. I don't want to do that as a way to create more popularity for my channel, because of a bunch of reasons. For one thing, it's inherently deceptive if you could work harder to not have flubs. It's like you know, I think that channels that, you know, their popularity increases because of mistakes and flubs, then they get an incentive to not work harder and get rid of mistakes and flubs. And they also have an incentive to maybe do a little bit of it on purpose, or to at least not try as hard to not do it. And I don't want my channel to receive popularity from that kind of behavior. If my channel becomes big, if it takes off, I don't want it to be because I keep accidentally pointing my camera at the ceiling when I'm supposed to be pointing it at the screen or anything along those lines. So, so just for the way I want to grow my channel, I think that's what I want to do. I also wanted to address my habit of, you know, pointing a camera at the screen and doing reaction videos that way. And I've had some people praise me for it, which is one of the reasons why I haven't stopped it. And, you know, and I also think that it helps drive people to the original video, which is another reason why I haven't stopped it. But I've also got a lot of scolding from people, and they say you can do much more high quality reacts if you just do OBS screen capture, which is free and works really well and is pretty simple to learn. So that's, let's see, Open Broadcasting Studio, I think is the acronym, OBS. And so I think I probably will do that and try some reacts. And if it ends up being like too complicated to work out, or if I start doing it and people are like, hey, you know, I want you to do the pointing a camera at the screen stuff again because it'll be nostalgic, it'll be, you know, like it's 2007 again on YouTube, or because, you know, they're like, hey, you know, I really do like it that you're trying hard to drive your reaction viewers to the original video, you know, or whatever other reason they have for it. I might go back to it, or I might go, you know, back and forth and sort of do both for a while. We'll see. But I think that I probably will be moving to screen capture software like OBS instead of pointing a camera at the screen, and I'll mostly do that, or maybe entirely do that, in the future. So that is my plan, and that's why I did it. And thank you for watching, and we had a fun time with these Amelia videos. It was really cool. Bye.